Welcome back, everybody. We're playing episode 2 of PC Building Simulator. I had so much fun last time. I want to get back into it. Let's build Battle Conquer. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're playing PC Building Simulator. This is episode 2. So, I thought I was recording for the last 10 minutes. I was not. So, I've already started. But just a quick recap. We got the parts we need for the 4 builds we have today, or the 4 clients. This one's just a cleaning. And I was talking about the compressed air. This looks, there we go. Looks like this still looks dirty to me. There we go. Get it clean. We're not seeing that dialogue anywhere. So yes, there's a ton of upgrades in this game, and we're gonna try to get into some of those today. The problem is you got to unlock them by leveling up, which does take a little bit of time. We did maybe 8 clients last episode, and we're not even to level 3 yet. So it does take a little bit of time to get all of that figured out. Let's see if this boots to the OS. It does. We can turn it off. And this one is ready to get out the door and go back to its owner. We'll pay our electricity bill. And then we've got this one was done. So we unlocked the G-Skill Flare X, 8 gigabytes to 24 megahertz. Okay, 2400 megahertz is how I should say that. Okay. Let's do the RAM one next. Or do we want that motherboard one? Let's do motherboard. It was more fun. Way more fun to replace a motherboard, even though it's a pain. So we're gonna unplug all of this stuff on here. We're gonna have to remove our graphics card. And we're gonna have to get these cables out. One thing I do like about this game is that we can unplug cables without having to take every piece out. And we'll get these RAM sticks out. This guy's only got 4 gigabytes of RAM in his PC. And then we can get this old motherboard out. It's got a billion screws. That's okay though. Old motherboard out. We have to take these. Oh, we have to screw them back in. I was like, what? There's not even a. I didn't take the backside panel off. There's no way to take it all the way out. And then we can put the new motherboard in and unscrew all of the screws we just screwed in and then re-screw them in. And then I'm done with the motherboard. So now we can go back and we can install his RAM. That one's done. This is his property. Also, it does tell you who like if you're doing multiple builds, it tells you which one belongs to who. So that's really nice. Get his graphics card installed. Put the CPU back in. Also, make sure you guys are reapplying thermal paste. They will get upset if you forget that. So apply some of that. And then his fan we'll just toss in there. And then we just got to redo the cables. Okay, and then there's one more part we're missing here. There we go. Did I take any? I don't think I took anything else out. I'm just double checking. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we can put that side panel back on now. And then try to boot it up. We might need the USB for this. Like I said last episode, just get into the habit of putting the USB in. That's going to save you so much time. So much time. Oh, there we go. Moment of truth. Okay, it won't turn on. It's missing cables. So we need to fit. Oh, yep. Okay, I can see exactly where we're missing the cable. There we go. There we go. Now I try to boot it on. Perfect. And it looks like this is going to work. Beautiful. Turn it off. This one is done as well. This one we need to just apply thermal paste on so we can get that done quickly. We're just gonna take off the air cooler. Oh, let's remove for the cable. Plug that, move the air cooler, open the shield, install some thermal paste, put the shield back down, install the fan, just plug it in. Done. This one's pretty good now. And then we just gotta boot it up and run through DMark, which I am gonna skip in post for you guys because that takes actually forever. I hate that I have to sit here and watch through it, so I'm not gonna make you guys watch through it. Oh, we need our USB for this. We need 3D Mark Advanced Edition. Sometimes even adding or removing programs takes so long. It just stutters out right here sometimes. There we go. We'll restart the PC. We're almost to level 3, which means we get our new workbench, which is really good. We can work on multiple builds at a time. We can start taking custom builds and things like that. Yes. All right. 3D Mark is done finally. So I'll close out of this. And this should be good. Yep, perfect. All right, this one just needs the RAM. That one's going to be easy. It obviously needs to be cleaned. You can sit there and dust out every PC, but you can definitely tell which ones needed and which ones don't. I hope there's an air compressor upgrade. There might be, because this just takes forever. There's that piece, and this piece. Oh, I saw the dialogue. There it goes. And then this fan definitely needs it. I keep seeing dialogue. So I want to make sure that we get it all. There we go. Okay, running my mouse, so I'm not seeing anymore. Cool. Now we just need to upgrade the RAM, which we just bought the one stick for. Put that in there. Nice. We'll put the side panel back on. These are my favorite cases. Just 4 screws on the very front. Easy to get in there and get it all done. So let's see if we can boot this up. We should. RAM is really easy. The easiest thing we've done all day, and besides that first PC, which was just the cleaning, and it should boot. Yep, we're gonna be just fine. We'll unplug it. All right, that is done. So we'll collect all of our money for the day. Bongo is a new review site where your customers will leave feedback, both good and bad. You can see your current rating out of 5 stars at the top of the screen. A better rating will mean more varied and lucrative jobs being available. Okay. Well, let's just make sure we collect all of these. And we got 5 stars across the board. We leveled up, which means we unlock Bongle and things like that, which is really nice. I noticed there's in the toilet why, and then just some PC parts. So let's actually go ahead and get Bongle. What? Why won't it let me? Do I have to buy it? I think I have to buy it. Tools and software. Yep. $300? Who do they think I am? Okay, we're at 2 grand though, so it's not that big of a deal. And then we should buy Will It Run. I feel like we're gonna need that one, so let's buy those. $300. We'll download Bongo and make sure that we can take care of these reviews and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you can reply. That'd be really, really cool if you could reply to reviews. But we're gonna have to restart our PC. And we're at 2 stars. So, and we just got what, 4 5-star reviews. So hopefully it's not actually in the toilet. Okay, it is in the toilet, but these are all from before we took over, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And it doesn't look like you can reply to them, which I feel like is a missed opportunity. But we're done with the day. We didn't get any new deal or work, so let's just end the day, go to work, and see what's in our email this morning. Customer reviews are fickle of things, and people are not always upfront about what they want. Keep an eye on what the customers say in their email, as they'll often mention hidden objectives that you can complete for extra rating stars. You only get to see hidden objectives that you've completed, so make sure you do a good job and try to get them all. Okay. That's just a review email from Dr. Waterman saying we did a good job. Okay, this is a long email. World's number 53 website in the UK for movie news and reviews. Um, okay. So this just looks. He wants a terabyte of storage, an extra terabyte of storage. So we'll have to wait because. Sadly, I don't currently have enough hard drive space to do so. Upgrade to 1.5 terabytes of storage. So we'll accept this one. I've been playing a great sailing simulation, but while my computer will just about run it. But if I turn up the graphics, the frame rate drops. I use a program called Will It Run to see what I need, and it seems that while my PC is okay for them in spec, the recommended spec needs a better GPU. Could you have a look for me, please? Okay, yeah, let's accept this one. We have the Will It Run program. We did buy that. My computer is so slow. It might do a bit of clean. It is not as quick as it used to be. I read that team group parts are really good. Okay. So he wants team group parts. So let's get our cloud notes open. Delete this stuff. Team group parts. Okay. For 16 gigs of RAM. Okay. The next email says we need the recommended spec of let's download Will It Run to our PC so we can get the recommended specs. It's not telling us exactly what we need to replace, so we have to get this program on here, and then we can see what maybe we might need to replace because he says his frame rate is dropping. Come on, this takes so long. There we go. Okay, Will It Run? It's a sailing game. Joy of Flight, League of Legends, Sailway the Sailing Simulator. So the recommended spec is an i7 6700. Okay. So we need to look at our email again. We need 1.5 terabytes of storage. 1.5 terabyte HD. And then for this guy, well, we're really gonna have to wait until it needs a better GPU. Okay. I'm expecting it's a better GPU. Okay, we're gonna have to wait until we actually get that one into the shop to be able to tell what we need specifically, because he could say it needs a GPU and it could be something else too. That has happened to me before. So we need to go to memory. Team group. Okay, that's the one I usually buy anyways. So I'm not really worried about it. He wants 16 gigabytes of RAM, so we'll buy the one stick. And then we need a storage device, 1.5 terabytes. Okay, we're gonna get the two. Get the 2 terabyte option. We'll buy that. And I think we should be good for most of this stuff that we need. We'll have to wait one more day to fix that third one. We'll do this one first. It's gonna be the easiest to do. It's just some RAM and a clean. I don't know how people let their PCs get this dirty. I know it's just a game, but I've seen people with PCs this dirty in real life. Okay, still seeing some dialogue down here. This fan as well. Get that done. Okay, no more dialogue. So, oh, it looks like we have to remove the air cooler to get the RAM out. And we will install this. Nice, and then we will install the cooler. Let's put some more thermal paste down. If you guys are doing coolers in this game, make sure to put your thermal paste in because they will complain about it. So it's good. That's another good habit to have in this game, is to just automatically put thermal paste on the CPU if possible. You're gonna plug all of this stuff back in. And done, and then we'll try to power this on. How much is this? 1,500. We don't have enough for that yet. We will wait. Email. So many more things. Oh, in the email. Okay. Well, we'll get to that next episode. That's so many more orders. And it does boot. So this one's done. We've got this upgrade. We need to make sure that it can play Sail Away, the Sail Simulator. So let's get this stuff plugged in. Let's get our USB drive plugged in so we can install Will It Run. And start booting this up. And then we can go down here and collect this money. Oh, I should have read the review, but I didn't. We need Will It Run. We're up to 1,500. Do I buy the next setup? I don't think I do yet. Let's save some money. We just had to buy 3 programs. And then this should be good. Okay. Our last one of the day is the terabyte of storage. So I picked this one up because I want to know what part I need to buy. At the very bottom. Recommended spec. He needs more VRAM. Okay. So let's get here. Let's power this off. In this case, I'm done. We need to remove this cable, this PCI lock. We can get his graphics card out. Perfect. So we just need a graphics card that fits this MTech Plus. Graphics cards. That's 4 gigs. What's his budget? So we don't go over. 350. Okay, let's try to find one that's close to 350. I'm not seeing anything crazy in here. Here we go. Here's the ones he wants. So let's just find a 4 gig option. This one's better, so let's get this one. Buy that. Perfect. We'll put this back over here. Pick up this one. What's in here? So we just need to do the storage. I'm going to take both panels off. Both panels. There we go. And then gotta unplug that, unplug that. We can open the drive bay. And then we can install the new storage, which is 2 terabytes. Close that. We need to rehook these cables in. Perfect. We can put the side panels back on. There we go. And then we just got to connect our cables and our USB and make sure that this can boot to the OS system. And then we'll be good on that front. And then we just got to skip one day. Get that last one done for the day. And we will be set. Make sure this boots. All right, it's going to do its thing. Yes, I know. That's done. That. Got new PC parts, which is cool. He wants to upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM. This one has some viruses. This one needs 16 gigs. So we need a stick of 8. I'm going to stick to Team Group. We need a stick of 8, a stick of 16, right? That's what I gathered. 8 and 16, yep, okay. Let's go ahead and accept all of these. These ones are really quick to do, so we'll just get them done this episode. And this is good, so let's unplug this. Get it over here. We're waiting on this one. So we go to the end of the day, go to work. We got all of our parts, and this one needs 8 gigs of RAM. We need to get almost all of these done for today, so we're gonna knock these out really quickly. This one just needs the graphics card that we bought. That's the 4 gig version. Install PC parts, PCI. Okay, that one doesn't fit. So it's this one. And the side panel. And it says the PC can play, so we're gonna assume that we did a good job there. Let's get these cables plugged in. I am buying the auto connect tool next episode without a doubt. I will get that before the next setup. 100%. Because that's starting to bug me that I have to plug them in every single time. And this one should be good to go on Will It Sail. Yep, we are all set. So let's go ahead and power this off and get it put over here. Come on, let me put it down. Why didn't... Oh, I just didn't collect the payment from the email. Oh, we're getting slammed. Okay, that's done. We got a good review. Discard this one. That one's done. We got a good review. Discard that one. Okay. This one needs an upgrade and a cleaning for sure. Come on. I'm sick of that. Shop, tools and software. System info. Auto cable. I'm not seeing a upgraded one. That really sucks because this takes so long. So we'll just try to get this done quickly. There it goes. And then that looks good to me. Do we take this off and put on new thermal paste? Why not? Yes, it's a little bit more work, but cable. Connect that cable. Perfect. And then we just need to do the RAM, which we can get to it from here. those massive air coolers um, make it to where you have to take them off. So I was making sure that was all good before we just put that back on. That's in. So let's go ahead and connect these cables up. Done. Put it around the PC. It should boot. Yep, we are all good on this one. So that's some extra money. And it has to be done today anyways, so it's good that we got it done. Click that one. This one. My PC just isn't fast enough right now. I'm hoping for 16 gigabytes RAM. Plastic white cables. So we need to buy some plastic white cables for sure. So we need to clean. We did that. And then this one's the viruses. Do you like cable modding? I saw some great plastic ones. So we need plastic white cables. And then we'll buy both of those because we need them. Oh, we're not going to be able to get them done. We're not going to be able to get them done today. So we're not going to get the cables in, so we're just going to pop out the upgrades and stuff. We'll clean this out really nicely, though. All right, so there is no upgrade for compressed air, which actually sucks. So we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, we got this side done. Oh, are you serious? A singular one. Okay, that looks pretty clean to me. I'm not getting any more messages. So we're good there. So we just need to attach our cables. And there we go. And then we need our USB drive for this one. Power this on. We'll be good there. And the viruses and upgrade 8 gigs. Those are the ones that we have to get done today. And we're almost done with them. I'm not even going to ask. Virus scanner. Need to download this. Get it restarted. There we go. I'm going to buy an upgrade. I'm going to buy the cable connect upgrade. That's going to be so nice to have. And clean those files. Perfect. This guy should be done. We just got to put that side panel back on. Power it off. Pick this up. This one's done. This one needs 8 gigabytes of RAM and a cleaning. Let's go ahead and collect the money for that one. Perfect. What else is going on? We just got new parts. We're just going to delete that. We don't need anything to do with that right now. And then we're going to have a ton for next episode. So let's get this one done quickly. Let's get this compressed air out. Come on. It's taking actually forever. There we go. We got a big one there. That's clean. Looks good to me. We need to do the RAM. Get this out and put the new RAM in. Here. Perfect. Auto connect is so good. Power that back on. Get our side panel on. All right, so this one's done. And we should be able to collect on that. Perfect. Discard, discard. and we're going to go through and accept all these. So that's done and ready for next episode. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We just work with more clients. I think next episode we should be able to upgrade PCs, or we might get an email about building one, so we're going to get into that. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. Peace.